Well, we're glad you're still with us on Colorado and Company. Well, Shen Performing Arts is world-renowned. Their shows are dazzling displays of precision and beauty with the purpose to revive traditional Chinese culture through music and dance. Well, with me to share more is Court Pearman. Court, it's so good to have you back.
Yeah, thanks. I love being here.
Okay, let's talk Shen, because here's the most interesting thing about this is this show cannot be seen in China.
It's true. It was actually started in New York by Chinese artistic dissidents. So they left China so that they would be able to express their thoughts on spirituality or things that ran contrary to the Communist Party. So they've been blacklisted in China, but we know we're going to wind up there again one day, someday soon.
One day you'll be back, right? Well, share a bit of the history of classical Chinese dance.
Well, it goes back over 5,000 years. And China, you know, is this vast place where it has regions like Manchuria and Mongolia and down in the south in Tibet. And so all these places offer different martial arts and sword techniques and ways to flip around, and as well as different music styles and their legends and their stories. It's a bottomless well.
It would be so beautiful to watch. Now, you say that Shen performance is also uplifting to the human spirit. Now, you and I at home know that we could all use a little bit of that. So how does this work?
Well, it starts with the music. So the music is, we have an award-winning orchestra that plays even in Madison Garden and all over the place. They're the only ones who've really combined the Western and the Eastern instruments into a real live pit orchestra that is gaining a lot of attention. And so on top of that, I mean, for somebody to be able to put on this beautiful costume and to spin upside down, that person has spirit and they're sharing it with you, and everybody feels it when they go.
Absolutely. I mean, even just watching the preview right now that we're airing, it looks wonderful. Colorful, it's vibrant. There's some really talented people on that stage, and I love that the orchestra is right there because I always feel that music has so much to do with the elevation of everything. What is your favorite part of the performance?
Well, you know, the performances change every year. So Shen every year, and every year it's new choreography.
It's new. Okay, good.
And so last year, my favorite was, one of the things that makes Shen special is we have a patented backdrop that uses LEDs, and so the dancers actually look like they're traveling into these other worlds. And so the Monkey King rode a bumblebee in through these caves, and it really felt like I was on a roller coaster, and the music was just incredible. And yeah, that was my favorite part.
Okay, it sounds so cool. So if you did watch Shen last year, don't worry, it's going to be a new show this year, and I'm sure so many people want to go back and see what it's like this year. What do you want people to take away from the show, Court? What do you think is the overall message?
Well, I want them to, for one, just to feel good when they leave, and everybody does, but to also realize that they've seen something that is incredibly special, and it's getting more and more famous every year. And you're going to remember that you saw Shen before the rest of the world did.
Yeah, and I'm seeing again, this looks so beautiful and breathtaking, and you got to see this once in your lifetime, right? You have to do this. It's one of those things that you must do.
Put it on the bucket list.
Put it on the bucket list, and it's happening here very soon in March. Thank you so much, Court. Always so good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too, Claudia. Thank you for having me. Of course, you got it. Okay, everyone, Shen performs at the Buell Theater. It's going to kick off March the 29th through April the 3rd. Now, if you want to get those tickets, you could do so by going to shenyun.com/co. You can also call for tickets. That number is up on your screen. It's 888-633-6999. Shen Performing Arts sponsored today's segment.